Hello ma'am.
Hello sir.
So viewers, सबसे पहले मैं आपको बता दूं that we have today a great personality, that is
Manju Sara sir, taking social science from 14 years, and here we are to help the students for the preparation of board examination.
This is our immense pleasure, ma'am.
Thank you.
So first of all, I just want a little bit conversation with you that students are very much feel fear about the SST exam, that social studies, a lot of chapters are coming on that. So would you please guide our students also that this
Not
is
to
really
be worried, not to be worried, Rita. Actually, we are giving the selected questions here. We are providing you through this video, and selected portion we will provide you. And in the last, I will provide you the phone number also, and you can contact to me for very short and MCQs. Okay, and for map work, we will provide you the distribution.
yes, so actually students have got a problem in math.
Yes.
Specifically when I am in the student, I also have got a problem in math work actually, because I feel it is little bit difficult, right?
But sir, here I want to add this
Okay.
map work, MCQs, and case-based questions. These are just gift for the students because
Okay.
they can enhance their marks.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. That's great, really. And what about is this really कि अगर हमारे बच्चे से इतना कर लेना आप बता दो तो ये इनफ रहेगा या फिर कुछ और भी देखना
Yes,
पड़ेगा?
no, they can go through the NCERT just one time they can read,
Okay.
and otherwise we are providing them selected questions, and these questions are repeatedly asked in board
Yes,
examination.
yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am have a lot of experience of teaching, so no doubtedly we say that yes, ma'am, we are following you, and thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
So, I will help you in board examination how to learn how to prepare social science. So, first of all, best of luck for your board examination, and now we will focus which points we have to focus. Okay, so points to be covered, we will cover these points in video. Division of marks you should know. Okay, so as you know, 4 subjects are there: 20 marks history, 20 marks geography, 20 marks politics, democratic politics, and 20 marks for economics. Okay, pattern of the paper. So which type of pattern will be there? I think you all are familiar with that because you all have already solved so many sample papers. Okay, so let's discuss. 20 marks MCQs will be there in section A, section B 8 marks very short, and section C 15 marks short answer type 3 marks questions, and section D 20 marks long answers, these are for 5 marks each. Section E 12 marks case based questions, so 3 case studies will be there, and each will have 3 questions. One question will be for 2 marks. Okay beta, and 5 marks map question will be there, 2 marks from history, 3 marks from geography. Okay, so in this way you can see the paper is divided into how many sections? 6 sections. Okay, so now we will discuss how to write a good answer. देखिए, you are learning so much, so many things, but if you don't know how to present your answer, definitely you will not get good marks. Okay, so first of all we should know how to write a good answer. Beta, your answer should carry keywords. Okay, so if you will write your answer in keywords, definitely it will be easy to learn, easy to write. Keywords, flowchart, diagrams, images, mind map, time scale, and you can use time scale in history. Okay, and map work in geography. Bache, these things just like ornaments of writing. Okay, so you should write, whenever you are writing your answer, you should involve these things you should carry these things in your answer. And always focus few more points, highlight main points. If you want these things you have written in your answer, these things should be read by a teacher. Examination में जो आपकी कॉपी करेक्शन करेंगे है ना, इवेल्युएटर्स जो होंगे, सो दे शुड नो व्हाट यू हैव रिटन. आप चाहते हो वो पॉइंट फोकस हो, सो यू शुड highlight main points. Line should be drawn after every answer and write balanced answer. What is balanced answer? Here I want to explain, just like a 2 marks answer, and always I have seen this situation in examinations, just like students are writing 1 page answer in 2 marks only, and they don't have the time to write long answer. So write balanced answer. Okay, don't write more than requirement. So proper serial number should be there, and please don't cut again and again and again. Okay, so just put a single line. If there is any wrong answer, wrong line is there, okay, by mistake, so you just put a single line. Okay, so don't highlight that thing. You should not, just like in this way, so many students cut the answer. Don't highlight these things, you have cut something. Okay, don't write in this way, beta. So focus on these points. Focus on these points. Okay, how to write answer? Cut with a single line if answer is wrong, and don't cut again and again. Okay, beta. So the next thing, don't write more than requirement. As I have told you before, don't write more than requirement. Requirement से ज़्यादा मत लिखो. If you are writing short answer, 3 points are required minimum. So you can write 5 points. If you are writing long answer, 5 marks, 5 points are required. So you just can write 7 points if you know. Okay, so minimum should be 3 and 5, and don't write more than that. Okay, beta. The next thing, what to be learned. So in these things we have seen कि भाई pattern क्या है, marks का division क्या है, how to write a good answer. So we have seen this situation. अभी इस वीडियो में हम ये भी डिस्कस करेंगे एग्जाम्पल के साथ कि किसी आंसर को कैसे लिखना है, जैसे मैंने भी आपको इसमें हाईलाइट किया हुआ है. And what to be learned. So chapter wise, subject wise, we will discuss which points are more important. Sometimes students always say, ma'am, which chapters are more important, which topics are more important. So we should learn that, beta, don't take risks. If you want, don't take risk. Okay, if you want good marks, if you want more than 95, so definitely you should go through most of the important points. Okay, most of content you should learn, and we will discuss for the good achievers, average marks achievers, and below students what they should learn. Okay, so now the next topic what we will discuss, that is what to be learned. So we will start from history, the first chapter, that is nationalism in Europe. Okay, so which topic we should cover? Measures of French Revolution. Beta, it is most important topic. As I have told you, the starting and the last you should learn, है ना, you should learn well, because this question repeatedly comes in board examination. Measures of the French Revolution. In this you know very well, I think, La Patrie and Le Citoyen, and the national flag, and what were the measures adopted after the French Revolution. And Napoleonic reforms is most important in 1804, that is the civil code. Okay, you all know well. The next is the Treaty of Vienna. In that the 4 powers, Prussia, Britain, Russia, Austria, Prussia, okay, how they defeated Napoleon and how they divided the territories. Okay, so बोलते हैं ना वो किस तरीके से बंदर बांट हुआ वहाँ पे फ्रांस का, तो उन्होंने किस तरीके से किया, यहाँ पे डिवाइड द ट्रीटी ऑफ वियना इज इम्पॉर्टेंट एंड द रोल ऑफ कल्चर इन नेशनलिज्म. ओके बेटा, हियर the role of culture in nationalism you will see. So which type of questions can come in this? You can focus the language is used as a weapon. Okay, this question can be asked. Culture played an important role in nationalism, creating the new ideas. This question can be asked. And the next one is romanticism played an important role in nationalism. Okay, so these three topic we can covered in this topic, or this type of question can be asked. Economic hardship is also important in 1830, and unification of Germany and Italy. Sometimes students ask, madam, Britain unification is also asked. So definitely you can learn these three, but most repeatedly questions are based on these topics, and Balkan explosion is also much you should focus. Okay, and these topics are most important. So I hope you all will learn. And now we are going on the second chapter, that is nationalism in India. So I think it is very familiar to you, है ना? So many times I have told you that the first starting of the chapter is most important. These two chapters will cover the most of part of your paper. So learn these topics, focus on these chapters. Okay, so the next, Rowlatt Act and effects of the First World War, these are the most important topic, and Satyagraha also. And from the NCM you will see these two, NCM in countryside. So many questions are how we can summarize these the nationalism जो movement था आपका, non corporation movement was slow down in cities. Why? What were the reasons? Okay beta, so but in countryside these two most important topics are there, and salt march is also important, and difference between non-corporation movement and civil disobedient movement, and sense of collective belonging is most important, and role of peasants and businessmen in CDM means civil disobedience movement. And the repeatedly question is asked, why did Gandhiji called off NCM? Okay. So these are the most important topic, and you all know the map will also come from this chapter, not from this. Okay, from this chapter map will also come for 2 marks beta. Okay, so you should focus in these topics. So I hope you will do better. Now we will focus on the next chapter, that is making of global world. Which topics are important? Silk Road is most important topic, and the impact of First World War on British economy, abolition of Corn Laws. As we all know, abolition of Corn Laws is more important, and the role of Indian trade in 19th century world economy, role of technology in transformation of world in 19th century. What is Bretton Woods system? Factors that led to the end of the Bretton Woods system. It is also important. And beta, condition of indentured labor. I am giving you the important topic. Don't go through the whole chapter. Okay, these are the selected points, and these questions repeatedly asked in board examination. And the next chapter is describe any 3 major problems faced by the Indian cotton weavers in 19th century, and proto-industrialization and its economic effects, changes, effects, pattern of the industrialization, impact of First World War on Indian industries, and why did the elite of Britain prefer handmade goods in the mid 19th century. So what is important? this chapter is really contained so many things, just like proto-industrialization and its economic effects is more important. Changes affects the pattern of industrialization. In this you will describe the fluctuation of East India Company, impact of First World War. In that also you will describe what was the impact of First World War on Indian industries. Here the industries were grown up, and here the industries were boosted up. Okay, and why did the elite of Britain prefer handmade goods? Actually, the labor was available abundantly, and machines installation was expensive. Here, very easy points are given. The last chapter of the history, that is print culture and the modern world. Impact of print revolution. It is a most important topic, and you should explain the reasons favoring shift from hand printing to mechanical printing in China. Explain the role played by Martin Luther in spreading of Protestant Reformation. Here you will describe the role of Martin Luther, and how did print introduce debate and discussion, and why did some people in 18th century Europe think that print culture would bring the enlightenment and end of despotism. In this chapter I am providing you very important questions, and I am giving you the below of this screen my WhatsApp number. If you will contact to me, I will provide you very short type of questions and MCQs type of questions. Okay, what were the drawbacks of manuscripts? So these are the repeatedly asked in board examination. Vernacular Press Act, I have told so many times, this is also important. And issues caste discrimination, the last and the first, I always tell you beta, you should go through the chapters first and last. Okay, so always question comes from these parts. Okay, so these are the important questions given here in history. What about geography? Don't be panic. Okay, don't worry beta. Actually, if you will learn the whole syllabus, definitely you will be worried. But now we are providing you selected portion. Okay, so now focus on this geography. What should we learn? In first chapter, resources and development, the classification, land use pattern and conservation, characteristics of soils, soil erosion, that is important. And always classification and land use pattern. From this content, MCQs always comes beta, and short and long answer type of questions comes from the conservation and characteristics and soil erosion. Okay, what about map work? Map questions from this chapter, only the identification of soils. Okay, the next chapter, before that we will discuss the few important questions, so you will see what type of questions can come in your examination. What do you understand by the conservation of resources? Why is it necessary to conserve our resources? Give 3 reasons. Write the main characteristics of alluvial soil. Write 4 methods of soil conservation. Write some measures, ways to solve the problem of land degradation. Which factor is mainly responsible for the maximum land degradation in India? So these questions are repeatedly asked in your examination. Now the next chapter, as we all know, few topics are deleted in this. So which topics are deleted in this chapter? Okay, I am providing you through this video. These topics are related, and what is the important, so that to be learned, conservation of forest and wildlife. I always say, If the conservation topic is given in the chapter, please learn it. Community and conservation, in that you will see the JFM. Okay, so learn the question based on this, and map work will not come from this. Okay, the next, what type of questions can come from this chapter? As you are seeing, the importance of forest, that is very easy. And the next one is justify how the destruction of forest and wildlife is not just biological issue, and how did the destruction of wildlife result in the loss of cultural diversity. So joint forest management also you have to learn, and which steps has been taken by the government to conserve the protect wildlife. Three methods to conserve the forest conservation adopted by the government. So these are the important question. What about the water resources? Important topics. In water resources, nothing is deleted. Okay, so important topic we will focus. Reasons of water scarcity, that is very easy answer, so you can give the answer what are the reasons behind it. And hydraulic structure of water, and disadvantages of multi-purpose project and movement against them. Traditional methods of rainwater harvesting. So which method is adopted in Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu and eastern part. So these are given in your NCERT. So these are very easy, and very short type of questions. You can learn the statement of Jawaharlal Nehru, and you will see the important topic I am giving you. The long and short question can come from these. Okay, and map question on important dams. Map question will come from this chapter on the dams. Okay, next chapter, lifelines of national economy. So we are providing you selected questions. You can take a screenshot here. If you are having any query, you can discuss me on given number. We are providing you the number on below this screen. You can contact to me anytime. Means of transport are prerequisite or fast development of the countries. Okay, this question is really very important, and roadways still have an age. It is also repeatedly asked question in your examination. These questions we are providing you. These questions are really very important. Okay, so just I am marking here. You will not go only through these. All these given important questions you should learn. Okay, and one time you should read your NCERT also, beta, if you want to achieve good marks. Okay, and there is no shortcut of success, as we all know. What is the map work? So for the map work, you will see major ports and international airports are given for map work. And the next, democratic politics. Beta, in democratic politics and in economics, the last two chapters are most important chapters. Always long and short questions comes from these chapters, but it means we are not learn power sharing and federalism and few chapters in office starting. No, we are providing you selected portion. Okay, so you will learn these questions also, just like what are the important and repeatedly asked question. You can take a screenshot here. We are providing you what are the demands of the Sri Lankan Tamil, repeatedly asked, and you will see the importance of power sharing is a very important question. And federalism, the starting of the chapter and the last of the chapter. So many times I have told you, you never leave this portion. आप तो ये portion तो आप बिल्कुल छोड़ो ही मत. हमेशा स्टार्टिंग से और लास्ट से क्वेश्चन बनते ही बनते हैं, हमेशा क्वेश्चन पूछे ही जाते हैं. एंड फ्रॉम द लैंग्वेज पार्ट इट इज़ ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. सो फॉर द very short and MCQs, you can contact to me on given below the screen. We are providing you number. Okay, so just message me and you can get PDF of MCQs and very short type of questions. And watch this video till the last. We are providing you the link for map work also, how to fill. एक्चुअली स्टूडेंट्स को सबसे ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम मैप में ही आती है. एंड आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू दैट मैप वर्क ना इतना एग्जैक्ट आपको मार्क्स प्रोवाइड करता है. जैसे मैंने वीडियो की स्टार्टिंग में भी आपको बोला कि MCQs, very short, case based, map, these are gift for you, you can enhance your marks. ओके, सो जस्ट 10 ईयर्स के आप कोई भी सैम्पल पेपर जो CBSE के हैं 10 ईयर्स के, आप पास्ट 10 ईयर्स के रिपीटेडली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस को आप एक बार गो थ्रू कर लीजिए और एक बार NCERT को रीड कर लीजिए. आपको बिल्कुल भी वरिड होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ओके, देयर इज़ नो नीड टू बी वरिड बेटा. एंड दीज आर इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस आई हैव already given in this video. You can take a screenshot. एंड जेंडर, रिलीजन एंड कास्ट, व्हाट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट इन दिस. बच्चों को हमेशा ये चैप्टर बहुत टफ लगता है, लेकिन यहाँ पे आपको सेलेक्टेड क्वेश्चंस हम लोग प्रोवाइड करा रहे हैं. ओके, आप ये सेलेक्टेड क्वेश्चंस देख सकते हैं. तो इसमें इम्पॉर्टेंट क्या है, जैसा आपको स्टार्टिंग में बताया है कि लास्ट एंड फर्स्ट नेवर लीव दिस पोर्शन. ओके, तो यहाँ पर ये आप इसको ज़रूर कर लीजिए. सेकुलरिज्म इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट एंड कास्टिज्म इज मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. हमेशा क्वेश्चन इसमें से बनते ही बनते हैं. एंड जो भी आपके लिए इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं हम लोग इसमें दे ही रहे हैं. एज आई हैव टोल्ड यू इन द बिगिनिंग, political parties and outcomes of democracy are most important chapters. Always long and short questions comes from these chapters. Political parties and difference in national and regional parties, necessity of political parties, functions of political parties, all these are very important. Now we are focusing on economics, first chapter, that is development. Okay, so these questions are very important. We are providing you, none of the question is here to be left. You should go all through these questions. These are most important questions beta. You can take screenshot here. आप लोग screenshot ले लीजिए. And if there is any query, you can contact to me. We are providing you WhatsApp number on the below of the screen. The tertiary sector becoming more important in India. Okay, so these are the important topics. As I have told you in beginning, money and credit and globalization, both chapters are important. As democracy, outcomes of democracy and political party was important, just like this. Okay, so these last two chapters are very important. So selected questions we are providing you. Here you will see the important questions. Okay beta, so I think you should focus all these questions. Okay, so already I have told, just like if you had already solved the sample paper, you are familiar with these questions. Repeatedly asked questions are there. And the next, globalization, last is globalization. In globalization, what is globalization? Very short type of questions. And FDI and few very short type of questions are given in your book, so you should read one time, at least one time you should read your NCERT. And few important questions we are providing you. So many times this question has been asked. See, and how to give a good answer. In beginning of this video already I have given few tips, few points how to write a good answer. Suppose we are writing this question, so we can make a mind map here to show the component, just like producer, labor and consumer. Okay, we will write here the top producer, small producer, skilled labor, unskilled labor and consumer. So here you will see positive or negative points, both will be in the reference of these three component. Okay, success का कोई shortcut नहीं होता. If you are reading your NCERT, if you are going through these given questions, and if you have solved some sample papers, कोई भी आपको सक्सेस से रोक नहीं सकता, कोई भी आपको गुड मार्क्स अचीव करने से रोक नहीं सकता है. So follow the instructions given in this video, follow the instructions I have already given to you. If you are facing any problem, you can contact to me on this number. So best of luck all of you.